What do you have?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Ring every bell imaginable. Ring those silver bells, holly bells, the bells. Oh, my word.
You better be right.
Mike Garafolo, the Steelers have a quarterback. Mason Rudolph has agreed to a 2-year, $8 million deal to return to the Steelers.
Let's go, Bob.
Oh, my gosh. Mason is back.
I was expecting more than that, actually, since you went out of your way to ding, ding, ding. I thought it was the big ding.
So did I. I thought we were headed for a big dinger. Didn't you, Bob? Well, you just said we did.
I'm happy for Mason Rudolph, if that's the case. I am. I don't think they've made it clear what his role is, of course, but, he's looking for an opportunity. So as a backup, it's good to have him as a backup if that's what he ends up being for this year.
This is ridiculous and farcical. However, I was going to wind this segment into literally my ultimate take after we went through the Aaron Rodgers photo shoot, Russell Wilson visiting Kenny Pickett in Cleveland, etc., that I think the best solution here is Mason Rudolph as a bridge quarterback to Jackson Dart. That's literally where I was going. Next thing I know, Bob, there's a bell ringing, and Mason Rudolph is coming back. However, if that's not the plan, and Mason Rudolph is coming back here to quarterback the Steelers, they're all out of their minds more than I thought they were.
But it's 2 years, $8 million. That suggests that it's not.
Suggests a quarterback, a backup.
They need people in that room. There's no question about it.
Yeah, I suppose as a backup, whatever. I mean, when DK broke this story yesterday, he said that Rudolph's camp was told they were going to be, quote, part of the solution at quarterback. And no matter if they bring in a broken down Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, then Mason Rudolph absolutely will have a chance at some point, I would imagine, to be the starter. Wouldn't you? If there's a slump or an injury?
And I think he's probably looking at that the same way. Like, okay, where do I have a chance to move into a role here? I know that organization. I don't want to be here in Tennessee. They're probably going to draft a quarterback. They have Levis. I'm not in their plans. So if there's an opportunity to get there, and if it is Rodgers, he gets hurt, he'll be the next man up.
This also belies the bogus theory that some people put forth over the years that Mason Rudolph was treated so poorly by the Steelers, how they did him wrong. If they did him that wrong and he was that upset about it, he never comes back. I promise you that. I never bought that theory. Did you, Bob?
No, I just think it was business.
Rudolph train.
There was no doubt about it.
We're on it.
Rudolph.
I mean, first of all, they thought enough of him to draft him, and then they gave him a chance when Ben went down, and then he screwed it up, and then they went to him and stayed with him and kept the first-round pick on the bench. They kept bringing him back 1 year for $3 million to hold a clipboard. I think they treated him pretty well here, honestly. And if they treated him that poorly and he was that upset about it, he would have been gone forever, and now he's back.
Now he's back, but he needs a job. And I think he looked at the Titans situation as I'm not in their plans. They're going to draft a quarterback. And so this was the opportunity. Taking advantage of a quarterback room that has been in flux for the last couple of years. So now he's back, and it's a good deal for him.